festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Live from beautiful Oriole Park, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Baltimore Orioles. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Getting to start for Baltimore, Satchel Paige. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Just about to get underway, Rod Carew getting ready to hit.
Number 29, Rod Carew.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The 1-0 from Satchel. Now one missed.
That's ball 3.
And it's ball 3. Right there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in. One away. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
First offering way inside, almost got him. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Out to short. Slings to first. 2 away here in the top of the first.
Batting third, right fielder, number 8.
And here's the moment a lot of fans wanted to see. The top prospect in baseball comes to the plate for his major league debut. Michael Lee, looking for his first big league hit right here. That catches the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Orioles due up in the first, no score. Back after this on the show. Back here in Baltimore. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, number 5. Chris, what are you looking for from her?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see her empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
Ryan Roberts now at the plate.
Second baseman, number 1, Ryan Roberts.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Oh, 1 down. Ball on there. Swing and a miss. That misses. Ball 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And that's the first strikeout of her major league career.
Yeah, and it could be the first of many if she meets the goals she set for herself and the expectation others have for her. She doesn't want to just win games. She wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a pitcher, even if she doesn't have power stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes her stand up a little bit taller.
Ball, that's high.
2 balls, no strikes. And that drops in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, designated hitter.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
2 down, bases empty. The polar bear, as he was dubbed by his former teammate Todd Frazier.
Ball.
The 1-0. And that one hammered. Carrying well. And gone. Pete Alonso takes it deep. His first homer of the year, and the Orioles jump out in front. It's 1-0.
It's no surprise this guy's won the home run derby multiple times. He was born to hit them.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
That one in triple digits. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-2. Got him swinging. Solo shot, and the O's draw first blood. It's now 1-0. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut. Number 5. That one ripped, but foul. Here's your 1. And there's a foul ball. Triple digits on that last pitch.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
Ball 1.
Oliva, a former Gold Glove winner, 31 years old, a former Rookie of the Year. The 1-0. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting 6th, catcher Joe Mauer.
And now the Twins catcher, Joe Mauer. Lined into right. And that is that. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back now at Oriole Park and into the box for Baltimore, Cal Ripken Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
Ball 1.
They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, you know, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That's ball 2.
Two one now. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one at triple digits.
She can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
First baseman, Eddie Murray.
That one fouled off. Right there for a strike. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
So digging in, Adam Jones. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball.
And
ball
another
3.
ball. Two down, nobody on. Draws the walk.
That's ball
there.
4.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
Batting 8th, catcher, Adley.
And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball
3-1. She
4.
couldn't come up with
Take
it.
your base.
Catcher challenge. We'll take
Batting
another
8th,
look.
Catcher, Adley.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
The 0-2. Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. One left for the Orioles. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that's
inside
off
ball.
The inside edge. And that's ball 2. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ball, that's out.
Buxton aboard here at first with nobody out. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one
First base.
inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. First and second, no outs. Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit.
Ball, that's out.
First and second, no outs here on opening day. Way out front for strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That just misses, and the count is even 2-2. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. First and second here, no outs. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Second baseman, Rod Carew.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Two on, one out. Late with the swing there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
This one in the air, center field. Jones should have this one. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Twins, first baseman, Justin Morneau.
Two outs, runners at first and second. Now the number 2 hitter, Justin Morneau. He's 0 for 1.
That's a ball.
Next pitch in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
2 on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Pitch kicks away. And on the wild pitch, down to third goes the tying run.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
It's in and out of his glove. The flip. Twins strand a pair. They still trail 1-0. As we go to the last of the third and into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill.
Yeah!
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Nope, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, baseball is coming out of her hand very well. She's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one
Ball
just
three.
misses. Full count now. On the ground to the left. Lewis throws to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Second baseman, Ryan Roberts.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And that one almost hit him. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Out on the drop third strike. Two gone.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Gunnar.
2 outs, base is empty.
Henderson.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball, that's too high.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. That's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
2 down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One, 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Here's the 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just missed.
That ball went out.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And not close. Easy take, ball 4. Talk about a battle at the plate.
Up
10
next for the
pitches here in that
Orioles,
walk.
designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Right there for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. She wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Caught him looking for the K. And the Orioles leave one, but they still lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Michael Lee.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That's
He's
a
been
ball.
pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
There's a swing and a miss. Swings through that. Stays alive.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
The 1-2. And that one missing low.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses.
Nope, that's
so
ball
a
four.
leadoff walk.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 5.
And a big swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Tying run is at first here on opening day.
That's outside. Ball 2.
Just
Ball.
off the
That's
inside
inside.
edge. So a
Ball
walk
4. Take your
puts
break.
runners at first and second.
Up next for the Twins, left fielder, Tony Oliva.
First and second, no outs. Tony Oliva, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. This
Ball
is
1.
again 5 in a row.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Six
Ball 2.
straight outside the strike zone.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Next
Nope, that's
offering
down.
is down low.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
3-1 now. This one in the air, center field. Jones moving under this one. He's got it.
Up next for the Twins, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on, one out. That one's upstairs, ball one. And delivers outside. Next
Ball
one just
three.
misses. Full count now.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner. That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
For the Twins, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Two aboard, two outs. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through.
Nope. Ball one.
Two on, two outs.
That's ball two.
That one found hard the other way. Here's a 2-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it is out of here. Byron Buxton blasts one out. His first homer of the year, and the Twins have the lead now. It's 3-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Hey!
Swings through that one. That missed by a lot. Ball one.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Orioles close the gap on the homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Bottom four, here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward.
Left fielder, Taylor Ward.
And that one fouled off. Yo, one. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Just missing there. Now 1-2. In the air, left side. Oliva gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman, Cal Ripken Jr.
This one in the air. Morneau under it. And there are two down.
Up next for the Orioles.
And here's a look at how she's using her pitches in this one.
Murray.
Now at the plate, Eddie Murray. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. That misses. And 1-1. Just missed.
She's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but
That's
sometimes
out.
pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that she's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Swings through that one, out in front that time. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air to left center. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Check swing called strike. Strike one. This one in the air, right field. Reaches but can't haul it in.
Up next for Minnesota, second baseman, Rod
So up
Carew.
next, Rod Carew.
Hey!
Sliced hard but foul. Lewis on at first, nobody out. He goes down looking.
Up next for Minnesota, first baseman.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Foul ball there.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And the 0-1. High fly ball out towards left center. Jones on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder, number 8.
At the plate, Michael Lee. He is struck out and he is walked.
Hey!
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And the 0-2.
No,
and that's
foul ball.
just foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Twins wind up stranding 1, and the score stays 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Adam Jones.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fastball for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Tyler.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Grounded out. His first time up. The Twins leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
She's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss with number 9 for her in this game. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far.
Hey!
Oh, 1 now. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Dietrich ends. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Aiken getting loose as well.
That's a
Just
ball.
misses. And the count 1 and 2. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Number 5 with her first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure she'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for her and her family. A player works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Satchel Paige done for the day, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now
pitching change here, Jim Johnson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Tony Oliva.
Well, these Twins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Here's the 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Got him. One gone here.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Hey!
The 0-1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And he pumps it a strike. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's Byron Buxton. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up. Oh, she's going to steal second. You want her to go early in the count. That way she's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Checks over to first. Back safely. That's in there. That's strike 2. And ball one. Off the mark
that's
there.
inside.
Ball 2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swings through it for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. One left for Minnesota as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Ryan Roberts. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold off if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
That one fouled off. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Upstairs. Clips the outside corner, and it's a full count. On the ground, right side. Carew throws to first in time. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one.
Nope.
Two down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swings through that.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Got him swinging for the K. So she cracks double digits with her 10th strikeout. Orioles held in check there, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back here in Baltimore, and now for the Twins, Ryan Dozier.
Ryan Dozier.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. One down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Just missed. Back up the middle and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Back to the top of the order now. Rod Carew, the next Twin up to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Lewis stands at first with one out. Strike 2. And that one upstairs, ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
1-2 now. Next offering misses down and away. That's off
ball
the mark. Ball three. This one in the air center field. Jones has a beat on it. He makes the grab.
Up next for Minnesota, first baseman Justin Morneau.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jim Johnson won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Coming out for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
Number 45.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ball, that's out.
Fly ball down the line. And
That
it's
ball's
a
foul.
foul ball, but it had the distance. Here's a 1-1.
Too high. Ball.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 2-2 on the way. And that one popped in the air left field. Taylor coming on. And that'll do it. Nice work from the Baltimore pen there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Twins 3 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Left fielder Taylor Ward.
Ward up
That's
for the
a ball.
third time here. Watches that one miss. Bullpen action for the Twins. Cole Sands, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Topa also throwing. The 1-0. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another 1-2. Got him swinging. One away. Big time out leading off the home seventh.
Third baseman Cal Ripken Jr.
There's a strike. The Orioles trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. That one way inside.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And now it's 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that she might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Murray in the box again, takes a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Two down, nobody on. And that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder, Adam Jones.
Foul ball there. The tying run at the plate. Fouled off left side. Oh, 2 now. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
She might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Tying run at the plate. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two now. Swing and a miss, and that is that. It's the Twins 3 and the Orioles 1. We go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Michael Lee.
8.
An 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Movement in the bullpen. Kyle Bradish, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Ends also getting ready. Aiken measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Ripped to third and caught. Still nothing doing. At some point, even a bloop would feel like a laser beam. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Torrey Hunter looking to start something with one gone. High fly ball lifted into air right field. That's out number 2.
Up next for Minnesota, left fielder, Tony Oliva.
So up next for Minnesota, Tony Oliva. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-1.
Now pitching for
Cole
Minnesota.
Sands
Number
comes on
44.
now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the Orioles, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
That one finds the zone. That is strike two.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one almost got him. The 1-2. Got him looking. Some high cheese for strike three.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
On the ground. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Late in the game with the offense trying to play catch up, they're looking for any momentum they can get, any kind of opportunity to get back in this game, and an error can certainly do that. Let's see if that turns into something right here.
Out to center. Buxton gets there. He's under it. Brings it in.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Gunnar.
So up next, Gunnar Henderson, known for his late inning heroics.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Quick move to first.
No, he's
O'Neill
safe.
back on a dive. In there at the knees. And the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Outside low. Ball one.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The Twins trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That ends the frame. One error in the inning, but nothing more. Through 8 full, it's the Twins 3 and the Orioles 1.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back.
The
It's the top of the
Orioles.
9th, and there's a new
Number
pitcher on the mound.
38.
Kyle Bradish. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Leading off for Minnesota, catcher Joe Mauer.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Way out front for strike two. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Chris Bassett, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. The 0-2.
Did he go?
Checks his swing, appeal to third. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Buxton now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Flips the corner, and it's 0-2. That one misses in the dirt. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Two down, nobody on. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one almost got him. Swing and a miss. That's his strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. It's the Twins 3 and the Orioles 1.
Now pitching for
We're
Minnesota,
back, and on the mound is the
49,
closer, Pablo Lopez. A chance at his first save of the year. Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game.
Designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
That
Ball one
misses, and that is ball one.
Hey!
Foul ball there. And a ball and 2 strikes. Good eye right there. Next offering upstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him looking for the strikeout. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Fought off foul.
Ball one.
And a swing and a miss. The Twins trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Ripken in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Lopez going for save number 1 in this spot. And a base hit up the middle. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Right there for a strike. And that's it for a strike. And it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Fights it off. You'll see another. The Orioles with the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Way inside, gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air, right field. Lee under this one. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins collect their first win of the season. Number 5 with her first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure she'll feel very good about that and get the ball for her trophy case, as she should. A start she won't ever forget.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.